Up and running. It is time now for Scotland to have... Well, we need to bloody bounce back, don't we? Because Thursday night we had our chances but couldn't finish them. We were well and truly embarrassed on Thursday. It's now starting to get a little bit concerning how I think we haven't won a game now since Georgia last year. We've had a lot of draws. We've had a lot of bad defeats. Are we going to do anything in Portugal tonight? Probably bloody not. I don't really see that happening. We have the exact same team that lost to Poland at home. No changes. We have absolutely critically errors from the back. Ralston, I do think, get a lot of criticism. He had a good game. We do know that he gave away the penalty, but it wasn't like a brutal performance by him overall. One mistake sort of like let him down. But I'm very disappointed to see the exact same team, and it is sort of coming into question now what is going to happen with Steve Clarke, because a year without a win looks pretty bad, especially in the performances that we had in the Euros, specifically Germany. Like, Stuart Armstrong gets that penalty kick in the game against Hungary, we go through, and everything changes from that point. Whereas now we're looking at the point of like, we need a win more than anything else, especially with the amount of games we've got left in this calendar year. We could go the whole calendar year without a loss, without a win. I think you can count Gibraltar, but it was a friendly, competitive one. We have not had any, so things are looking pretty dire. And now we have probably one of the hardest games in our group, and we do want to stay in the top flight of this. But that Poland result is probably going to come back to haunt us, because we're going to have to go out to there and do something now. But I really don't see how we can stay in this. Like, if you look at it, we have 3 Norwich players in our starting 11, which is a very struggling Norwich team, remember, not compared to the likes of Portugal, who probably more Premier League players. It does show a lot about how much we're missing Tierney, but we don't really have that option. The boy's been injury prone since he was probably come out the womb. But we go on now. Roberto Martinez is Portugal, and we try again. It is kick-off time now, and wish us luck. You can tell that the energy and the optimism is at an all-time low right now with how bad Scotland have been recently. One thing we could probably hope for is the referee doesn't have as many technical issues as he did the other day, because that was absolutely travesty. Like, I think it was like 4 times he had to go get his battery pack changed. But we're up and running now. Hello to everyone who is joining in over on TikTok and YouTube. Welcome. You can see the pain and misery in my face probably by every minute that this goes along. Portugal, like, they've not started Ronaldo. He's on the bench, but I think that was more of expected compared to how things went for him the other day. I didn't obviously watch the game, I just watched the highlights of it, and apparently he wasn't the best performance he's ever had. But he's normally had that with Portugal. Like, the guy's 37. But yeah, and you look at that Legends game at the weekend when you saw Rooney at 36, and it's like, well, look at the shape of him now. I'm not one to criticise, though, the shape of me. But Portugal coming down here on the right-hand side, through ball there, knock-on effect, Angus Gunn collects. I don't think there's really any hope from this point. It's about just damage limitations and see how well we can get on with this. But can you hear that music blaring too loud? But there is slight chances. Like on Thursday, Scotland obviously had their opportunities to score 2 goals from open play. Poland had one wonder goal and 2 penalties that were absolutely... The Grant Hanley one can haunt us because we were on the attack for that. Like, we could have easily pinched that game, but unfortunately we didn't. And now we've just got to watch Portugal. I heard something as well, which is not great. The Scotland team had to land 100 miles away from Lisbon where they're playing tonight. So all the players ended up having to sit in a bus for a lot longer than they needed to. Which, when you're there for your warm-up and you want to get some practice in beforehand, that's not going to be your most comfortable sitting place. If you've ever done any long journey coaches, you can tell how absolutely pain in the arse they can be when you don't have leg room. Bruno Fernandes standing on Billy Gilmour's foot there. Martinez looks a bit actually annoyed by that, which is good. But you can imagine Bruno Fernandes is going to be on the floor at least once or twice this game anyway, because that is what he's all about. Not putting the performance in, but Portugal are just passing the ball around right now, just keeping a little bit of comfort. Looking for that opportunity, try to break it down. It is only the third minute. Try to get a feed, but the highlights that we can obviously go is how well Scott McTominay's been for us over the past year, but it's the defence that is letting us down going forward. Well, defence and our attack, our midfield's actually alright. Well, you win a wee corner there. You take them when you can. Imagine McGinn's going to be on this one. No, it's Billy Gilmour. McGinn walking in. Napoli must absolutely love the fact that Gilmour and McTominay are going to get so much more experience playing with each other, because they're by far our best 2 midfielders since Callum McGregor's went. You can obviously objectively, John McGinn is a better player than both, playing at Villa, but realistically, in terms of Scotland performances over the last year and a bit, there's no way you can really fault McTominay and Gilmour. They've definitely been putting in more of a shift, and you can even see that the last day. Both of them got a goal each, and I think they assisted each other's as well. Right, Scotland's second corner here, taken short over to Christie, tries to do his man and blocked. Don't really know what's happened there. Comes back. Portugal sort of come away with it. They do. That's going to be a foul. Neto duffs it, and it's going to be a Portugal free kick. Kind of soft, to be honest, but as long as the referee's consistent with that, we should be alright. Portugal coming down here on the left-hand side. You kind of miss players like Nani back in the day. I know, like, a lot of Liverpool players and all that think he was an absolute scumbag, but your man was an entertainer at heart. He actually, like, put on a show as well as doing all them bloody backflips. He definitely had a career in breakdancing on Britain's Got Talent or something like that, if anyone remembers Diversity. Portugal try to break through here. They're on the bit of the attack. It's going to be a 2-on-1. He's outside the box. Not the greatest touch, though, in the world, and the Scotland get a little bit lucky there to come away with it. It's going to be a goal kick. Diego Jota just lost his footing. Great ball there from Fernandes, to be honest, and a great ball then through to Diego Jota, but don't really know what the hell he was trying there. Was that from Bernardo Silva to Jota? Yeah, that was an atrocious shot. He just got absolutely tangled up in his own legs there. Angus Gunn with a kick out again. And Lyndon Dykes, what are you trying? Oh, you won as a free from that? I think that's soft, but you take them. Just a wee nudge. You didn't even no intention for that. I think Diaz has went downhill a good bit since he actually won Player of the Year. Who's on this? Gilmour again's on this free kick. Long one. Hoofs it in. Back out to Robbo. Robbo dummies it. Great cross in. Oh, McTominay again! Yes! Is he offside though is the problem? He can't stop scoring for Scotland, but is he offside there? He looked like he was. This is what happened the last day too. Like, we scored from an offside position. You can't really trust anything these days. He's onside. Definitely. Come on. 1-0. Get it up, you Portugal. I thought he was offside. The camera angle there was absolutely telling a different story. That's what we're just giving his praise. Like, Scott McTominay is an absolute beast when it comes for Scotland. Great start. 7 minutes in, beating Portugal away. That bus journey, they must have just had a little bit more discussing the tactics. 100 miles away from Lisbon, sitting on a bus. How many goals is this man going to score for us? Like, for a guy that played centre back a couple of years ago, now playing attacking mid, he's absolutely phenomenal goal scorer. Who was it got the assist for that? Was that Christie's cross? All coming again from the midfield. Big boot out there. You collect that. Martinez looks raging. Steve Clark looks like he's just smelt pish. Ranto Sanchez coming through. A little bit of a dummy again. It's a bit of a strong tackle on McTominay there. They're coming through again. Oh, and he hits the side net. Yeah, big hoona. Well done. Is that Rialto Sanchez? He was the one that was at Swansea for a while. Oh, he made a hoona of that. Take this all day long. Come on. This is the one you wouldn't expect anything from, but like, it is only 9 minutes and we can see what's going to happen. If anyone watched the Bournemouth Everton game recently, hang tight till later on. Oh look, Fernandez is already on the floor after 10 minutes. Who had that in the sweepstake? Portugal pushing forward down this right hand side. Scotland trying to get some men back. Dink pass over again. Oh, it's not Rialto Sanchez, Rafael Leao. That's a great ball in, but scuffed the shot. Scotland coming away here. Lyndon Dykes secures it. Oh, Chris, you've just not got the legs for that, pal, but I like the idea. Geez, Lyndon Dykes again, winning it in the middle of the park. Ralston, pal, you can do better than that. Coming forward down here on the right hand side. Portugal try to string passes together, but some of the return 1-2s are really slowing their players down. I think they're a bit shocked. This is a team that's had 2 points across 2 Euros in the group stages. Fernandez again, pushing it back. It's a great ball in, great block shot there. Portugal still going on with it. McTominay comes in, recovers it. Try to get rid of it. Portugal still have it. Back out here on the left. It looks like a lot of the attacking lines are going here. Ralston's going to be very busy. He's found a pass to Bernardo Silva. Crosses it into nobody. The right back's got to come and collect it now. That's not a foul at all. Get up. Aye, that's it. Stay on the floor. That's a foul though on Christie. Pulling him by the neck. Ralston just hoofed that out, mate. Aye, goal kick. Cool. We take that so far. Rafael Leao. I completely got his name wrong there a minute ago. That's not a foul, man. He barely even touched you. Something's happening to the ref. Who's he going up to now? Diego Jota. I just give him some abuse. Jota raging again. I don't like these kicks. That's why. Goal kick straight to them. It's a foul to Portugal for sure there. Ralston brings his man down. Fernandes on the floor again, but they've taken it quickly. Cross deflected off Big McKenna. It's going to be a Portugal corner. Bruno Fernandes, mate, you need to stop being on the floor. We all know you're such a wimp, but Christ, Billy Gilmore is tiny. Coming back at it here. Portugal literally have been relentless here. Fernandes again, crossing it in. No, I think he scuffed that, but his mate picked him up there. Looking for the right. Dink pass in. John McGinn takes it down. Oh, what is that? Sleeping at the back like nobody's going to chase that. Well in, Billy. Oh, nobody showing for you there. Rafael Leao here. Going again. Portugal looking for the opportunity. They've fed it through again. That's a great run out there for a goal kick. Right. Don't want to be cheering too early for goal kicks, but you take that one when they've come up. Martinez looks raging, but apart from the goal, it's really been all Portugal. We need to sort of regroup here. Angus Gunn goes for the big kick here at Dykesy, but not Dykesy, sorry, Christie. Billy Gilmore recovers the ball well. Over at Kenny McLean. Oh, it's a bad pass from Robbo, who does recover it. McTominay here on the counter. It's a 4-on-3. Somebody got taken out off the ball there. Switch over to Christie. He dinks it past. It's going to go out for a Scotland corner again. How's that a goal kick? Anybody explain? Because that looked like an absolute cert that was a corner. Opportunity there though. There was a bit of a pulling back there of a man off the ball. Ralston doing it was Ralston. An unbelievable interception there. Can he get the ball out though? That's 100%. Fernandes is getting a lot of screen time here. So you get paid by the minute. Pushing down here on the right hand side. Pedro Neto. Portugal again on the wings. They've not got the right Jota on though. Big cross in. Fernandes heads it over. And that's going to... What's happened there? How's that theirs? Oh, he didn't even get contact. It was Big McKenna. He's out in Spain now, isn't he? Missed opportunity for their corner there. They've been pushed out a bit wide. That's a great pass though from Fernandes. Dinks it in, heads it, miles off it. Couldn't keep it down. That was a good opportunity for Portugal there. That guy's neck's thicker than his head. I wouldn't be expecting him to do a lot of headers with that. A big kick again from Angus Gunn. Looking for Dykes. Does come away with it. Christie's been pushed out wide though, being closed down by two. Does his man know it's going to be a Scotland throw very high up the pitch? Christie being kept busy. First 15 minutes though. You take the 1-0 in Lisbon. Ralston looking for it here. McTominay showed through him. It's going to be another Scotland throw. Exact same position. It's a good pass out there to Gilmore. He has to press it out wide to McKenna. Or sorry, Hanley to McKenna. Scotland being pushed back to the halfway line here. Look out. It's going to be bloody... We've had a throw in line with our box, and we've just about been back to our keeper. Portugal building up from the back now. It's gone alright so far. That's a bit offside, I think. Nothing's flagged though. Portugal for a very low cross in there, well read. Dykes winning that brilliantly, holding it down. Give that to Christie. Aye, do the safe thing there. You could have hit that back, but that's going to go to nobody. Somehow we get the throw in. Martinez looks like he's not aged in about 15 years. Pushing out wide here. Portugal in the box here. Oh, what a save from Angus Gunn. What a save. How do you save that one but let in the one on Thursday night? Only thing I think he'd do is he actually just could read that he's going to have to go near post with that. Fernandez here with a corner kick. Some Celtic tops there in the Portugal end. Big cross in there. Scotland win it. McKenna again, double header it. Is it going to be an offside? Yeah. Portugal player came from an offside position. We restart here from the keeper again. Oh, it was offside before then. That's a very good save. That's a brilliant save from Angus Gunn there, to be fair. What is going on? Jesus used to give me a heart attack. They're coming away here. It's a 4-on-4. Oh, McTominay get taken out from behind. Free kick again for Scotland in a dangerous area. By the guy whose neck is as wide as his head. Can we do anything from this one? We got a goal from the last one. Can it happen again? They're looking a bit shaky, but nothing's really happening. We're just sort of waiting for it. Can hear the Super John McGinn chant. He's not done anything for a while. screen away because it's giving me. I can see what's coming up. Absolute useless free kick. Going to be a Portugal goal kick now. Portugal building up from the back now. I think they look a bit shocked by this. They don't really expect the fact that, geez, Scotland are actually holding us here. But, oh, is that a save? No. Jota got a shot off there. Needed to keep that lower. Like, don't get me wrong, Portugal have definitely been more dominant with the ball and look more attacking. But that was exactly the same for us on Thursday, and we ended up losing 3-2 against 3 shots on target. 2 of them were penalties. Ryan Christie comes away with the ball here. He's been forced backwards. Nobody's showing for him. It's going to be going back to the keeper. Now he turns his man, keeps it in. Portugal somehow keep it in there as well. That's it. It's going to be a Scotland throw. They're not getting on at all. Seems a bit of a wind-up Merchant trying to get in Ralston's head. Ref's just having a word with him, telling him to stop being an idiot. How do you expect him to do a throw when you're standing that bloody close? What is that, Grant? Grant Hanley there is just showing why he should not be in the squad anymore. He's well past it. Something's happening here. Referee giving a rout. Christie getting him out his way. Then comes up and pushes him. That's got to be a yellow. Lyndon Dykes chasing that through ball. Back to Douglas Costa, and now Portugal are building up from the back here again. 25 minutes gone on the clock. I'd be very surprised if there's not a yellow card given away in this game. Cross in again. It's going to be a port. Oh no, we take it. Scotland goal kick. Pedro Neto looks a bit shocked by that one. Oh, he actually called it completely right. Robbo hit it off his shin. It's going to be another long one. These are working like every 3 times. If you don't get it to Dykes, though, he's not going to win it. Lyndon Dykes got a good move to Birmingham there. His minutes were at risk at QPR. Scotland badly need like a good striker though. Something we are absolutely struggling with. Che Adams is out injured at the minute. Oh, Lawrence Shanklin for Hearts. He doesn't really seem to put the performances in for Scotland. Is it Ben Doak as well? He can play in that position. He's been loaned out to Middlesbrough from Liverpool. Portugal crossing it around here. There we go, very low one in. That's definitely going to be a Portugal corner. Yep. Pressure on. Bernardo Silva takes it short. Oh, you should have read that. Good clearance there. He still got it, dinked it in, headed over again. Going to be a Scotland goal kick. These are coming in thick and fast now. Like, Portugal are knocking on the door. Same guy again. He cannot head that ball. His balance must be absolutely shocking. Christie gets over. Oh, Portugal come away with it outside the box with Bernardo Silva. What was that for a shot, though? We take them all day long. That's just going to be straight back to the keeper. Lyndon Dykes, you have too many tattoos, pal. What's happened there? A burst ball. It's a great header, though, for McTominay. He's doing so bloody well, man. Portugal again. Angus Gunn's got a lot to do today. Half an hour marked. Scotland still beating Portugal away 1-0. Portugal try to build up again from the back here. Sort of been the same sort of tactic that they're trying to push here, just build up from the back and just see what happens. But they have had opportunities from it. But I think some of the players are getting a bit fed up trying it. You can see it in their facial expressions, like when they have to dart back for the ball, they're not impressed. Jota runs that out. Oh, it doesn't even. Straight to Angus Gunn. Pushing forward again here. I wouldn't be picking that pass out too often, especially with the pace of some of these guys. That's a great one though. Christie over him again. We've not seen much for in this game. Going forward. That's a big cross from McGinn. Dykes could not get that. He tried his hardest though. That was an ambitious cross from McGinn. You would expect McGinn to drift in a little bit more centre, but he's really sticking to the left wing role. Definitely got to be part of the tactics, because out there he's just not really getting much. Like, Ryan Christie's definitely had a lot more to do than McGinn, playing on opposite sides. Great save again from Angus Gunn. Unbelievable save. Go for the long cross there. Read well by Ralston. Semi-cleared by... Is that McTominay? Or no, McLean. Portugal still have the ball though. Outside the box. Scotland basically got 10 men behind the ball. He's fallen asleep again. He's going to stand in front of his throw. If they started Ronaldo, that one probably goes in by the length of him. That's got to be a free. I just pass that back. Keep control of the ball here for a wee while. We've not had a spell of it yet. Oh, it's miscommunication there, boys. Dykesy should have got that to Christie. Portugal coming down here now in the far wing. Pedro Neto. crossed in. Grant Hanley dealt with it. Straight to a Portugal player though. They're controlling the game very well here. They're looking for the cross again. Oh, who came up with that? Was that McKenna? Raging at his teammate for not being able to knock that out for a throw. A big corner kick here for Bruno Fernandes. Knocked away. Shot from Mo. Camera angles deceiving there again. That looked like it could have been a worldie. I don't even want to look at the stats because it's going to be very humiliating for Scotland. Steve Clark giving instructions there about trying to keep his job. If you went for the vocal minority of Scotland fans, they're all wanting to get rid of Steve Clark, but the guy did get his back-to-back Euros tournament for the first time in 20 odd years. He's been a bit too loyal with some people though. Grant Hanley specifically, Kenny McLean. A lot of the younger boys I think should be getting a bit more starts, especially like since after the Euros, like against Portugal and Poland. I would have probably liked to see a bit more players like come through, so like Ben Doak, Tommy Conway, who we need to start like feeding these guys into striker role because we are crying out for one. Oh no. Oh well, that got lucky. If he can get that away. No, we'll take the throw in though. That looked like it could have been a bit more dangerous. Your man has been blocking Ralston for these throws. He needs to have a word with him. That's a bad ball from Christie there, but it looks like we've got an injury. Lyndon Dykes lying down. Oh, Diaz, you dirty human. That could be a booking. It's going to be a big cross here. Free kick to Scotland. Not the best position. Very far out. Let's pick out McTominay again. Goes for the big cross. Portugal recover it though. Foul. 2 players down. Happened off screen. Didn't really see who it was. Going to be a Portugal free kick now outside their own box. Like, even with a 1-0 lead, I'm a bit nervous because like Portugal are knocking at the door. They know the Ring doorbell password and they know we're not home right now. There's going to be a switch over here. Trying to push forward. There's going to be a shot from outside the box, and is that a save? No, it was off target anyway, but he went for it. Angus Gunn's definitely had his Lucozade Sport today because he's a lot more switched on than he was the other night. Oh, he might have been a bit nervous going to that. If that was just a little bit inside, he probably gets that though. That's got to be a foul him again. Cool. Yeah, Scotland free in the halfway line. Don't really know why the Portugal players are trying to slow the play or slow the restart on so much, but they've been doing it. Scotland going to come down here the right hand side with Ralston, who compared to, like, I still think he had an alright game on Thursday. Obviously the penalty is not great, like no one's protecting that sort of thing, but he actually performed alright as an overall, and in a time when we are desperate for right backs. Like Aaron Hickey's out for like another year, Nathan Patterson, like you could have probably started, was it Max Johnson as well can play that role. McKenna coming forward here. Scotland have got a chance. First actual show of intent where they've actually been able to break down through the middle. Robertson cross got intercepted there. Wins it back fairly, but it's going to be a Portugal throw. Ronaldo warming up. Oh man, he's going to have a field day with Hanley though. Oh, it's a great challenge from Christie. And no, it's not. Apparently it's a foul and he's got a yellow card. Quality. Exactly what you want to see when you call out great challenge. But it's the same Muppet who's been winding him up all game. He was waiting for that opportunity. Menez. Aye, fair enough. Watch that back. I'm not defending that one. You take that. Means Christie's probably not going to see out the rest of the game. I can imagine he'll be one of the sub ones coming on, but I'd like to see Ben Doak come on, Tommy Conway. But then, does Steve Clark at half time play this just completely defensively? Put 10 men behind the ball? Because I can see that happening. Oh, they've got a good tackle here. Oh, Ralston doing a terrific job again. Intercepted, going to be a Portugal throw. They're taking it very quickly, approaching half time. 40 minutes on the clock. Scotland still winning 1-0. Winning the ball back here. Oh, what's your man doing? That is a Mario Balotelli one, and then Jesus Christ, we just kick it out to give him the ball back. Are you joking? Like, he made an absolute joke of himself. It's things like that are just so frustrating to watch. Like, they make a complete error, and then immediately we make an even worse one. It's going to be a Scotland goal kick. He ran the ball out. Not too bad. If you get into half time, what changes do you make? Not sure. I'd say you sort of leave things there at least to the 60-minute mark and then see who's knackered. That's not the greatest pass in the world. Intercepted back to back there. Kenny McLean gets dispossessed again. I've not seen him much in this game at all. Kenny McLean and John McGinn. Seen a lot of Ryan Christie, who's now on a yellow. You've seen a good bit of Robbo and Billy Gilmore and Ralston. Everything's really focused on this right hand side, nothing on the left, which is obviously one of Scotland's better attacking routes. Right, just as I say that, coming down on the left hand side is Portugal now. They've got a lot more space, and going back to Ruben Diaz through the right. Portugal are just messing around with the ball now. Bernardo Silva, man, he just looks so scary on the ball. Oh, great block shot there. You're calling for a handball with that? That's a great ball. Oh, intercepted. You get fouled off the ball there. Alright, Lyndon Dykes off the ball. Lovely. I want to see that shot again, the Portugal one. See where that sort of came from. Oh my god. Scott McKenna. Right off the thigh. Portugal again coming down on this left hand side. It's a 3-on-3 situation. Shoots from miles away. Oh my god, deflected out. Was that even deflected? No, it didn't. Just hit the post. This boy's he's a threat. It's not even that. He's getting in people's heads as well, like, and standing in front of throws, delaying them, taking them, just try to wind them up. And that's like 2 opportunities. He's hit the post and the side netting now. Coming down again. Ruben Diaz pushes forward now. Portugal are all over us at the minute here, but just cannot get that ball in the net as far as they need to. There is going to have to be a tactic readjustment here. Ah, well done, Anthony. Well done. That was fantastic. If you go down low like that, you have to be 100% sure you're getting the ball. Fernandez goes for a low cross to straight to us, really. But is that to McGinn? And he just get muscled off the ball there. Pedro Neto here. He could shoot from there. He does. The sting was taken completely out of the ball from a deflection. 1 minute added time. Scotland going half time here, 1-0 up from a wonderful Scott McTominay goal. But with Cristiano warming up, you'd expect to see him in the second half. Yeah, again coming down this left hand side. That was a great pass there. Is that Ralston pushing him out again? No, it was Grant Hanley this time. It's going to be another Scotland goal kick. Things are looking good going at half time. 1-0 up against Portugal. And that is half time. Scotland are beating Portugal 1-0. Which, who would have thought that? Because I certainly did. My prediction at the start is we were going to get absolutely put away. There's still an entire half of football to go though, so we'll just take the good right now. But a win against Portugal would be huge, because that's 3 points that you massively need if you want to try and stay in this league. Basically means that we would have to do over Croatia still home and away, and then get something against Poland. because realistically, it's probably Poland that you think that we're going to be competing for both. But if you can manage to get in just by being in the top two and being in the playoffs, you're going to be very happy with that. I'm going to go on a short break, and I'll be back when halftime is over. We are back. The quick hiatus has ended. Right, so far it's not. We're bloody winning. Like, what am I on about? But it's not been dominant. It's more of a smash and grab. But if that's how it ends up full time, we take that all day long. You don't whinge about those results, especially when you're Scotland. But it's that Poland game still winding me up a good bit, because we just shouldn't have lost that. If we were to have the other way around, we could have been on 6 points tonight, been absolutely laughing, getting the wins back on. But getting a Portugal win, a far harder one. We just need to go and do the job now against Croatia. Poland away, Portugal at home. What do you think the chances of that are? Because I think slim to none, unless we start to get some new players getting a bit more game time. Here we are. Sorry, I'm just going to go and check something. Rightio. That ain't loading. Right, a couple minutes now till end of half time. Should be at any time now. So Scotland's next two games of this are Croatia away on the 12th of October, and then 3 days after that we have Portugal at Hampen. Now, as things stand, Scotland are second in the group, as Poland and Croatia are still 0-0. So that's not bad. On goals for, Poland are sitting at top marks here. Like, what are the actual chances of Scotland staying in this group? Because on paper it's not the worst one, but then we have been so brutal recently. When's our last ones? Then Scotland v Croatia on the 15th of November. And 3 days after that, our final game, Poland away. Like, it's possible we stay in. I think there's got to be a lot of... We're going to have to see some youth come through. Tommy Conway, he needs to get so many more minutes under. But I don't think you drop Dykes at this point in time either. Just on how he's getting on. That was only 1 minute added time. Seems a bit late going back out now. Well, thank you to everyone who has been tuning in all year over on TikTok and YouTube. Oh, they're just showing the highlights of the Ireland v England game when Declan Rice and Jack Grealish scored. Like, obviously very controversial. Their circumstances of being capped several times by the Ireland team, but because we're all friendlies, means they weren't locked to them. So Declan was able to switch over, then scoring and just like not celebrating. It's not like the first time I've ever probably seen anybody not celebrate against a country. Normally it's like your prior team at club level, but it's such a rare circumstance it actually happens at international level. So let's see how these halftime team talks went on, because Portugal have definitely had their chances to be absolutely dominant in this game and could continue to be so as well. Diego Jota's had a couple of chances. Bruno Fernandes has been on the floor a good bit as well. All the Portugal fans waving the torches on their phone, try to make an atmosphere. It's good to see, like, even for Nations League, that the stadium out in Portugal is that packed out as well. Here we go. Second half underway. Big Ron has made an appearance. Grant Hanley, Scott McKenna have to deal with Ronaldo. Obviously not prime Ronaldo. Oh, it's thing is though, I can definitely envision him scoring a header with the amount of crosses they've been able to get in the box. Diego Jota has missed obviously a couple from very small positions, but Ronaldo, we know what he can do with being in the air. And with Grant Hanley and McKenna, I'm thinking this is going to be a very painful 45 minutes now. But here we go. Angus Gunn taking it. Big cross up again. So who has come on there? Ruben Neves has come on for Yao Polina. And who came off there for Ronaldo to come on? Portugal must be looking at this thinking, Pedro Neto came off. He honestly was a little bit quiet during the whole game, so I'm not entirely surprised by that. Cross in there, blocked out. Going to be a Portugal throw. Very high up the pitch now. Portugal just controlling the game. Ronaldo coming out here looking for it. Big cross over. John McGinn just looks a little bit out of his depth though. He just looks a little bit tired. Shot blocked there. Robbo dinks it into a very silly area because Portugal come away with it now. It's just the exact same what we were watching at the end of the first half, just Portugal all over Scotland. Ronaldo getting all the cheers in the stadium. Big cross in. Ronaldo getting pushed forward here. Right in the middle of the centre box. He's fallen over backwards. And it's going to run out there for a Scotland goal kick. Realistically, we deserve to be getting pumped this game. That rolled out there. That should be a Scotland throw. It is. John McGinn called it right. Robbo looking for his opportunity here for a long throw. Tries to get it. Dykes. He still wins the header, but not really anyone to run onto it. Scotland have recovered the ball well for the first time here, been able to string 5 passes against each other. But Portugal now have come away with the ball. Portugal coming down this left hand side again, which was their strongest part in the first half. Oh, he's absolutely done some mad trick there, holding the L2 button down. He's coming away again. Portugal really looking scary. Bernardo Silva out on the right. Grant Hanley's clearance right back to Portugal, back to Bernardo Silva. Very nifty wee guy, isn't he? Just controlling the ball very well. Ronaldo crosses it in a little bit in front of the man he wanted to target. Goes out now for a Portugal throw again. Things are getting nervy now again. Gilmore's got some space though in the middle. Robbo's looking for it. He's shrugging him on though to get up a little bit further. As long as Robbo stays free out here on the left hand side, it should come to him now. It does. Passing that back in. Again to Gilmore. Gilmore to McTominay. Pushing forward. Christie's the only one available for him, but now he's not. Scotland have had a little. This is the most passes we've had in a good half an hour of the game. In dangerous position. And Robbo is now Portugal back on the attack. So even when we have the ball, we didn't even produce anything that was worthy. But there's Ronaldo coming down here on the right hand side. He's going to do 2 step overs and hits it out. Andy Robertson got a yellow, but what for? What was the yellow for? Alright, Ruben Neves. Fair enough. Got 2 yellows now. We need to be very wary of that. You don't take Robbo off under any circumstance. He's professional enough that he'll know do not get a next one. Portugal looking for a cross here. Cross is blocked. Going to be yet again another Portugal throw. What, I don't even know what the stats are of this game, but I'll look at the end. The only one I'm looking at right now is PAR 0-1 Skull. Portugal yet again coming on the attack. Big cross in. Angus Gunn collects. Good man yourself. Big frying pan hands he has. Coming down here the right hand side again. Bernardo pass it back. Fernandez crosses it in, and Genghis Gunn comes out and punches it away. Oh, this is gonna be a nervy 40 minutes. Sure, it's only been 52 minutes on the clock and not 80. Can you confirm that? Portugal just outside the box here, switches it out. Holding the ball well. It's crossed out there from Fernandez. Oh, and that's, yeah, there you go, 1-0. Or 1 each. It was coming. And that is the first of what I assume is going to be many to come. He should have had that. Ah, dear. Oh, I even get such a touch to it too. No joy. Alright. Well, this is the downfall we expected. What, 6 minutes into it? Right, can we make the subs now, please? Get some fresh legs on. Because this is going to go downhill quickly now. Like, a draw is not bad, but it's just the way these things are happening are the most painful. Portugal just outclassed us in every single aspect. Like, we cannot get this ball back at all. Big cross in again. Ronaldo's got it. He'll shoot for sure, and obviously missing it, and nobody will whinge about it because he's Ronaldo. Anyone else done that, they'd be getting shouted at by their teammates, but when he does it, no, it's fine. That was brutal, man. The camera didn't even pan up for it to see where that went. Portugal have the ball again and on the attack again. How many goals do you think Portugal are going to score this half? I reckon they're going to get 3 more. I reckon this will end 4-1. But Clark won't make the changes now because he'll be happy with a draw. And Portugal come away with the ball. And it's just going to be the same old thing over and over again now. Like, get McGinn off. He's not done anything for a wee while. Get Dykes off for Conway or Shankland, but he's going to pick Shankland because that's his mate. He's not going to get Kenny McLean off, who's barely touched the ball, because apparently having 3 Norwich boys is a really smart decision. Like, I want to see Ben Doak come on. I want to see Tommy Conway come on. I don't want to see Shankland. There's a lot of decisions here that can be absolutely just turned on and make the right way, but right now we're not going to see that. Oh, he's been absolutely done. Scotland throw. Wow, we're going to have a pass. This is torture. This is absolute torture to watch. Like, so good first half, defended well, but Portugal were all over us, so it was only a matter of time before they scored. Now they have scored, and Scotland haven't even sort of had a reality check. They're still just like, alright, fine, let's see how this goes on. So a few minutes after it, no changes have been made. We've not even had the ball in their half yet, probably since even kick-off. We would have passed it right back. Now we're in the same position where we're going to make subs of players that we've seen enough of and really haven't overly performed at all. I want to see some new blood come in here. Just get any of the young guys on. Give them experience. That's a free. Right, we've got a free now outside the box. McGinn gets dragged down by the throat. Steve Clark looks raging, as he always does. Referee having a word with somebody now again. Kenny McLean looks knackered. He's already got his hands on his hips. Cross it in. Defended. McKenna won it back there, so did McLean. Doesn't really know where to go. Scotland have won it. It's going to be a Scotland throw. John McGinn takes it. What's happened now? Is the referee hurt again? So last week it was the referee losing all of his technology, and now this week the referee's got a head injury. I didn't even see what happened to the ref. What happened? Oh, he ran into Hanley. So the referee's back up on his feet from a Grant Hanley challenge. Not very often you'll say that. For a man who says bugger all, he gets a lot of headlines, doesn't he? He gives away a penalty the last day, now injuring a referee. Right, do that quick to Robbo. Quick. Robbo coming in. Dink crosses it. Oh, come on. John McGinn wins it back well. Surely that could have been a pen. Surely. He knew instantly, though, that that was not a pen, but is that just bitter? I need to see that one back, though, if that was a pen or not. Take it, VAR's doing nothing with it. Portugal done a dummy there. Scotland have got the ball. Oh, well in. It's a big cross there at McTominay, who wins it back. A great first touch pass there out of Christie. Scotland coming down here. The right hand side. Billy Gilmore does his man. Great pass. Pass into Dykesy. Muscled out though. It's going to be a Scotland corner. Oh, he won the ball. Ruben Neves won that ball fair. You can't win with that one. Robbo's on this one. Whips it in. It's going to be a Portugal goal kick. Are they going quick here for the win? He needs to be on a yellow. Kenny McLean went down soft there, to be honest. He wouldn't give me yellow for that. Scotland have definitely come in a little bit more the last 5 minutes or so, even without making a change. They're in the box here, takes a shot. He should have hit that first time. Shoot now. Blocked. That's a handball. That's a definite handball. Oh, come on, man. That's a handball. No, it doesn't. Nope, no handball. Off his stomach. Going to be a Scotland free kick, though, in the Portugal's half. Things have definitely turned on a good bit more here. Yao Felix coming on. Billy Gilmore, that was an awful free kick. McTominay wins it though. Takes a shot right at the keeper. McTominay is on fire though. Not seen Ronaldo in a wee while there. That's a big long pass there. He gets the ball down, muscled out very well though. That's a handball though on the floor. They're arguing with each other in Scotland. They're coming away with the ball. Robbo's cross again, no picked out. McGinn wins it though. That's a foul again. That looked like he was trying to give the yellow there to McGinn, but he definitely got fouled there from behind. What's happening here? Is it getting called back? Your man that's been winding everyone up's coming off. Lamal and Bernardo Silva coming off. Yao Felix coming on. Definitely more attacking now from Portugal. They're going for it. Does Scotland try and hold on to a draw? I wouldn't be happy with it. Billy Gilmore up with a big free kick. Takes it. Hanley back in the middle. Over to Ronaldo. His shot gets blocked twice. Christie wins it. Flicks it out tremendously. Gets a cross in. Blocked. Oh, it's going to be a Scotland corner again. Ryan Christie was phenomenal there. The wee flick over his head, keeping control of that, going out a bit wide. He's had a lot to do tonight, even while being on a yellow. It's going to be Scotland corner again. Andy Robertson taking it. Not going to Dykes. Pushed down though. Blocked very well there. Like Lyndon Dykes absolutely just shoved out of it. He's trying to hold it down here. Portugal hold possession but knock it out there. It's going to be a Scotland throw. Ruben Neves looks angry. He's got really dark eyes, like he looks threatening all the time. Scotland yet to make a sub. Going for the big cross. Lyndon Dykes, great header over to McTominay. Now over to Christie, looking for the overlap. Doesn't take it. Lets that roll out. It's going to be a Scotland throw. And at the final 20 minutes of the game, Portugal won, Scotland won. Portugal have definitely been the more dominant team over the majority of the game, but the last 15 or so minutes, Scotland are definitely coming back into this. They've turned it up a notch. It's going to be another Scotland corner here. We have looked dangerous from set pieces though. Well, the majority of them. We scored from one. It was a great header from Scott McTominay. People are chucking stuff down to Andy Robertson now. Big cross in. Punched away. Over to Ralston, who you knew that when he was trying to wind that up, that was going to be an absolute tragic shot. He wound that up just a little too much. Did not get over it at all. Portugal building up from the back now. We've got a game in our hands. Coming down here on the left hand side, a big cross into Ronaldo, who must have been offside. Apparently he's not. I think he's going waiting for Ronaldo to come to him. Just get that wee selfie moment here. I tell all his mates down in Norwich here, I was about 5 inches away from Ronaldo. Big hoof. Yet again, the long ball's no good. Portugal coming down again. This right hand side. First time cross. Angus Gunn picks that one out. Big long kick again from Angus Gunn and straight back to Portugal. Here, right, Clarkey, time to make your subs. It's time now. Kenny McLean looks to take a wee bit of a knock there. A lot of people are whinging with the ref here. Whinging about time wasting Ronaldo. That's rich. Who's coming off? Kenny McLean is coming off for Ryan Gold. And then Dyke's coming on for Tommy Conway. Good man. Great sub choice. He looks a bit disappointed, like, and I can see why, in terms of like how he's done today, but he's not really had as many of the long balls right at him when he should have. The ones that have like went near him, he's done well with. So I don't blame him for that. I think he's done alright today. Like, he's not been obviously the best he's been, but like, he's not had a bad performance. Again, coming away here over to Gilmore. It's going to be pushed right back to Angus Gunn again. Ronaldo chasing that down, get that away quickly. Grant Hanley holding the ball, back to Gunn. It's going to be a big long ball, but we don't have Dykes anymore, so where's he targeting that? Super John McGinn, who does win it back there from a great challenge, and he goes for a quick ball, but it doesn't really work. But the deflection comes back to Billy Gilmore, who does hold the ball. We're at the 75th minute mark here now. Not doing awful. We don't want to fall asleep here. John McGinn yet again. It's going to be a Portugal throw. Or there's going to be another sub here for Portugal. So he subbed on. His first thing he done was to do the throw in. John McGinn takes it. It's going to be a Scotland throw. Dallo coming on for Semedo. What's happened there? Is that a foul throw? Fair enough. Didn't really see how that happened. Portugal then have the throw. They're on the attack down the left hand side here now. Scotland's holding an alright shape here, but it looks like they're playing bloody 6 at the back right now. Playing a 6-2-2. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, what a save, Angus Gunn. What a save. Ronaldo absolutely rattled us there in the middle. I was going to say a different word there, but you know we are. They're still down. McTominay wins it. It's looking scary though. John McGinn comes away with it. Gets kind of fouled off the ball, but not enough, I would even call that. Dallo's coming down here the right hand side, crosses it in, gets a shot, get that away to hell. And they do. That was an unbelievable back heel there from Ronaldo. And what was even worse about that is that just showed you how vulnerable we can be. But thank God Angus Gunn saved that. It's just a shame that the shot he's let in, like he probably could have done better. But if it wasn't for him, like this could have been about 7 or 8 today. He's actually been very good today. Ronaldo tried to get the ball there and lost it. John McGinn appealing for a free kick there, but didn't get it. That's definitely one. It's going to be a Scotland free kick here in Portugal's half in the 79 minutes. Fernandez getting angry. John McGinn's just pure laughing at him. That's actually quite funny. Fernandez has lost the head. He has lost the rag, Fernandez. Right. Billy Gilmore. Cross it in, runned out. Fernandez on a yellow card now. It's going to be a Scotland throw. Christie was going to try and take it quick. It's now switched over. Ralston probably running up for it now. Give the fans a wee clap. Wee bit of time wasting. Seems they're definitely going for the draw now. Does his man. Can this be a wee smash and grab? No, it's going to be a Portugal thrown out. Ryan Christie has to be careful though, the time wasting though on his yellow card. Portugal restart the game now. They're saying Steve Clark will be happy with a point. The way the game's gone and how much we've been absolutely dominated, yes, you would definitely take the point. But after losing 3 points the other day, after by being the better team, losing 3-2. Oh, there we go. Oh, what a save again! What a save! He's been phenomenal today. Honestly, we'd be absolutely pumped if it wasn't for Angus Gunn today. Right off the post. I don't know what's happened. Oh my god, the thing didn't go. Angus Gunn, mate. Nah, man. Get that out. Angus Gunn, man. Unbelievable. I don't know how we've not conceded there. That's a bit worrying. Who got hit there? Ralston. Ronaldo is raging. Oh, Angus Gunn. That was unbelievable reflexes. Oh, I'd love to win this game now. Oh, come on. I'll get a wee counter-attack going. They're doing well. Big cross in again. They're making me nervous. Go on, Conway. Chase that down. Right. This is the I'm in FIFA position pose now, where you're sitting here with your elbows and your knees. Yellow card coming out for some date. Who's it going to be? Portugal corner. Great save again. He probably could have caught that, but with everything he's done so far this game, he's the only reason that we're in the draw position here, because this could have been an absolute masterclass from Portugal. Jesus, if it wasn't for him, like, we could be about 6 or 7-1 here, like. I know, don't like your man there was just saying conceding late goals. The Hungary one still haunts me with them, didn't get the penalty. Obviously last week as well. Another corner that's gone out to no Dan's land though. That's fine, we can regroup here from the start. Take a wee while, pal. Take your time. Get that ball back. Make sure it's pumped up properly. It's an unbelievable save. He's done well. Is that Ryan Christie coming off? Aye, fair. Lewis Morgan coming on. I think that's a smart thing to do with Ryan Christie on the yellow. He's gone forward here. It's not the best header from McKenna. Portugal win back possession. Portugal coming down here now on the left hand side. Whips it in, and there's Ronaldo. Wonder. Oh, Scott, man. Kenna's trying to get his bloody autograph there. After everything Angus Gunn has done in this game as well, to be let down there by Scott McKenna. That is so unfortunate. And he's going to get the headlines now coming on, scoring, getting the winner. But how terrific has Angus Gunn been this game? And then been let down there by his defence and for another late goal. Oh no, don't be another. What can you do? Hanley's to blame for Poland, McKenna to blame. Porteous, oh Jesus, he got sent off in the Euros as well. It's all went downhill since Tierney got injured, and we missed having him. Nightmare. Rob will try and keep that on. He does, but then it's going to go for a corner. Some of the players don't deserve to be losing. It's like, I know it's a team game and all that, but some players need to have a look at themselves. Like, McGinn's not really been there tonight. Gilmore's been pretty alright. Scott McTominay obviously he got a goal, but other than that, it's just been wee moments. What's happened now? Apparently it's a shove. 5 minutes injury time. Scotland have got to find a way back into the game. How is that going to happen? John McGinn coming off, which makes sense because he's really not been the best today. Ben Doak coming on. We need to get out of this rut, but that's us. We're getting back to... We're getting relegated again. Oh, this is tragic, man. You can't say it's not been deserved. Like, this one's definitely been deserved, rather than the Poland one. We were the better team, but just wounds. That's 3 games in a row. We were drawn, like right after the 8th minute, and bottled them all. Scott McKenna just fell asleep. There's a ball there over to Fernandez. Just a little bit dispossessed, but Ben Doak comes away with it now. Ronaldo's right behind him, but that's going to be a Scotland throw. Oh, it's not, apparently. Portugal backing up. 3 minutes left of the pain. Portugal just holding it now. They know exactly what they need to do. They've been in this situation hundreds of times. Oh, Scott McKenna, man. How is he free from you? Two minutes left now. The pain continues for Scotland. Scotland won the ball back, flipped over, crossed in. McTominay should shoot here, blocked out. Let that run out. It's going to be a Scotland corner. What's happened there? Thought we were going to get a corner there, but Voldemort said no. Was that offside? Voldemort in control there. Right, that's it. Go for it. That was a useless ball. Gilmore runs onto it. No, it's Ryan Gold. Crosses it into what were you even aiming at there? You looked up and you saw two players that were completely surrounded and you still went for it. Portugal now pushing down. Fernandez. And there's a streaker on the pitch. Great. And there we go. The loss streak continues. Or the non-winning streak, apparently, unless you count bloody Gibraltar. But really, ever since that game last year where we came up against England and then France, it's been really downhill since. Very downhill. Cannot blame Angus Gunn for that tonight. I know he's let into, but his defence let him down, and the fact he saved us from so many opportunities. If it wasn't for him, we could have been about 7-1 down at that point. But that's probably us going to get relegated now. 0 points. Not looking great, but hey ho. Big changes need to be happening. We need some bloody. The young guys need to start getting good because the old legs and no rotation is really struggling for us.